Now Elijah the Tishbite said to Ahab, As the Lord, the God of Israel, lives, there shall be neither dew nor rain these years, except by my word. And there was no rain in the land. After many days the word of the Lord came to Elijah in the 3rd year, saying, Go, show yourself to Ahab, and I will send rain upon the earth. When Ahab saw Elijah, Ahab said to him, Is it you, you troubler of Israel? And he answered, I have not troubled Israel, but you have, because you have abandoned the commandments of the Lord, and followed the Baals. Now therefore gather all Israel to me at Mount Carmel, and the 450 prophets of Baal, and the 400 prophets of Asherah. So Ahab sent to all the people of Israel, and gathered the prophets together at Mount Carmel. And Elijah came near to all the people, and said, How long will you go limping between two different opinions? If the Lord is God, follow him, but if Baal, then follow him. You call upon the name of your God, and I will call upon the name of the Lord. And the God who answers by fire, he is God. Choose for yourselves one bull and prepare it first, and call upon the name of your God, but put no fire to it. And they took the bull that was given them, and they prepared it, and called upon the name of Baal, saying, O Baal, answer us! But there was no voice, and no one answered. And they limped around the altar that they had made. Elijah mocked them, saying, Cry aloud, for he is a god. Either he is musing, or he is relieving himself, or he is on a journey, or perhaps he is asleep and must be awakened. And they cried aloud, but there was no voice. No one answered. No one paid attention. Elijah built an altar in the name of the Lord, and he made a trench about the altar, and he put the wood in order, and cut the bull in pieces, and laid it on the wood. And he said, Fill 4 jars with water, and pour it on the burnt offering and on the wood. And he said, Do it a second time. And they did it a second time. And he said, Do it a 3rd time. And they did it a 3rd time. And the water ran around the altar and filled the trench also with water. Elijah the prophet came near and said, O Lord, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, let it be known this day that you are God in Israel. Then the fire of the Lord fell and consumed the burnt offering, and the wood, and the stones, and the dust, and licked up the water that was in the trench. And when all the people saw it, they fell on their faces and said, The Lord, he is God! The Lord, he is God! And Elijah said to Ahab, Go up, eat and drink, for there is a sound of the rushing of rain. Elijah went up to the top of Mount Carmel, and he bowed himself down on the earth, and put his face between his knees.
Then he prayed again.